and welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily and I hope y'all are doing awesome. So today I've got another video in my Pride Month series talking about different LGBTQIA+ identities. We're going to continue talking about gender identity today, but if you'd like to learn more about the difference between sex and gender and what gender identity is, check out my videos on being transgender, intersex, and bisexual. To review though, sex uses physical and biological characteristics to classify someone as either male or female. But gender is a socially created construct that describes the roles and expectations a person is supposed to fulfill based on their gender identity. A person's gender identity is their internal knowledge of what their gender is, or their own sense of what their gender is. Gender expression refers to the ways we outwardly express our gender, or signal to others what our gender is using things like our clothes, haircut, mannerisms, tone of voice, body characteristics, and behavior. Gender is more than just the binary of male and female. It can be helpful to think of gender as being on a spectrum with male at one end and female at the other, and a whole range of possibilities in between. Some people who find they fall somewhere in between male and female may identify as intergender. There's been some debate, however, over whether this identity can be used by anyone or if it should only be used by intersex individuals. Some people feel that this identity can be used by anyone who knows their gender is somewhere in between male and female, or is a combination of male and female. Other people, however, feel that this label should only be used by intersex individuals as a unique identity that represents their physical anatomy. Remember from my intersex video that intersex is not a gender identity, but simply an adjective used to describe someone's body. Intersex people can identify as any gender identity. Many intersex people identify with the sex they're assigned at birth, but others may identify as transgender or a non-binary identity. Some people feel that intergender should be a label reserved for intersex people who identify as somewhere in between male and female, or as both male and female, due to their unique anatomy, and that non-intersex people who feel somewhere in between male and female should use a different label, such as androgen. Intersex people who identify as intergender may consider themselves to be cisgender, because intergender as a gender identity reflects their biological anatomy, meaning their gender identity matches their biological sex characteristics, just like in a cisgender man or a cisgender woman. There's a lot of debate over this label and how it should be used. Be respectful of people's feelings and opinions, and always be respectful of someone's identity. As with other gender identities, intergender people can be any sexual orientation, and there's no right way to be intergender. Intergender people can choose to express their gender in whatever way best fits them, dressing and acting in the way they feel is most true to themselves. I hope that this video has been helpful in defining this controversial identity. Check out my description box down below for more resources and other resources if you're interested in learning more. You'll also find resources for finding LGBT+ affirmative therapists and for crisis and suicide hotlines. If you are considering suicide, please do call a crisis or suicide hotline, or call 911. Suicide is never the answer, and you are worth it. Thank you all for watching this video, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. See you in the next one. Bye-bye!